And welcome back, ladies and gentle players. As you can see, we are still here on my real board. And if you are particularly paying attention to these real board series, you know that in the upper right-hand corner, we've got atnight and Legend 88. Atnight is a crazy player. You might say, why is he crazy? That's a really good question, person I just made up. You are going to get your answer very, very shortly. Legend 88 opens. 4-4. Nice and solid. Legend 88 on the other, atnight on the other hand, opens Tengen. Ooh. Now, you might be saying, wow, he is really, really brave to have opened Tengen against someone who's obviously undefeated at 5-dan. Well, here's the thing. He didn't just open Tengen against him. He opened Tengen against him, and they play it again, and he opened Tengen against him. And they play it again, and they opened Tengen against him. And then Legend 88's like, I see that you like doing this. So he opened Tengen against him. And they play it again, he opened Tengen against him again, and again. And now they're playing again. So I think this is like Game 7 in the atnight series. If I have those numbers correct. I think I do. But Black's just like, okay, fine, I'll take another 4-4 point. And White's like, ha 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 ha. I come from the future, and I will invade all of your 3-3 points. Yeah. This is what the guy does. He likes grabbing Tengen and then invading all the 3-3 points, because how can someone win on influence if you're already in the middle? Huh? Solved go. Solved go. Blocks. Atnight is stubborn. I mean, it's his style. And he eventually got to 7-dan doing this. Unfortunately, I noticed after he fell out of 7-dan, it seems he retired his account. Or he just gave up on Go. I really don't know. I know that Legend 88 is no longer on Taijim under this account. He's a pro at move servers. And atnight quit too. White extends. Now you might be wondering which one of the newfangled Jishkis are going to be played. And the answer to that would be none. Simple Hane. Simple extend. A couple of times. Just like so. Now, for those of you who are into the AI scene, you will take note that technically you're supposed to push here again, and then get the push again as well here, and then take Sentai elsewhere. You're not supposed to actually make this exchange, because this little bit of thickness makes this a good result for like the 0.1% of players who play this game. Like that, or maybe it's a 2%. Who knows? It's a very thin percentage. But it technically makes this a teensy tiny bit worse than just playing here into taking Sentai and playing elsewhere. So if you're into the AI stuff, take note of that. If you are not one of like the 0.1% of players who play this game, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you gave your opponent influence, and you best be able to do something about that. Doesn't matter what variation you pick here. But it's cool. White has Sentai, and he knows what to do with it. Right in the 3-3s, boy. Blocks to try to use. Cool. Still using the exact same sequence. that we just saw in the upper right-hand corner. Same exact variation. Now, I should point out again, these were played way before, you know, like the AI and stuff. All right? So he didn't know he was supposed to play here and not here, but I assure you, it makes no difference on this game. Though I am also certain there are more atnights out there in the world who are doing all the 3-3s, because I've run into plenty of them these days. And, yeah. So that's the thing. So we got this. Now remember, in this series, they've played a bunch. And atnight has tried a bunch of different ways to make this work, this 3-3 stuff work against a professional. Okay? He's tried 3-3ing and taking corners. He's tried 3-3ing into going deep. He's tried to go very, very deep against him. And he's learned his lessons. If I go too deep, what winds up happening is I start getting attacked in here. You know? That becomes bad later on. So I need to make sure it doesn't happen to me. So, he plays up here. He's thinking. Unfortunately, black's still like, I can still cut that. So white says that's okay. You couldn't cap me, so now I get my 1-point jump, and I can extend in either direction. So you can see the evolution of his thought processes. Unfortunately, black doesn't care at all. Doesn't even make an attempt. Not a single freaking attempt to even kill it. He's just like, the influence is influence, my guy. Live, I'll find something to do. It's fine. So white lives. And, you know, he's still a pro. He'll poke. He'll poke at shape. How important is N12? N12 is pretty good. It's making yourself really, really strong. If you don't strengthen this stone, and these get strengthened, then you have to strengthen this stone. Otherwise, it might start attacking you. So pokes here. Pokey, pokey, poke here. Tries to enlarge base. Kind of allows it. It's like, whatever. Gets himself some shapies. You can see he's like super serial about, you know, making sure he's alive. And black, for the most part, is like, yeah, okay, I'm going to poke you. Live. I mean, you're going to. Obviously, you're going to. Not let himself get cut apart. Which means more surrounds. Poke, poke, poke. Trying to kill the wall. That is brave. That is ambitious. That is rather modern, TBH. Black just Hanes. The amount of wall he's getting out of here is disgusting. Tries to cut through, counterattacking, okay. Black doesn't care. He's like, eat my stone. I just want the wall, bro. Same thing here. This we can cut through because there are multiple ways. We can go here, 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 wherever. Atari. And do a connect. Threaten to cut through. Save the stones. Tarring on out. Easy connect. Same thing here. At this point, white is alive. White should be alive here. He's got a lot of shape. Pokes at the base. Atari. Into take. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, now what? Now what? Well, cut's protected. So we can slide on out of there. Threatens to cut through. White doesn't like that. So he protects his cutting point. And black Atari. And white connect. Now, at this point, it's important to note, white is alive outside, and nothing you're going to do can change that. So he takes the Sente. Up until here, there was always the threat. If you don't respond to me, bad things can happen. Over and over and over again, that was the idea. Respond to me or bad things. Respond to me or bad things. Now, it doesn't look like if he responds, bad things are going to happen. So he plays away. Excellent. Fantastic. Open corner left, so white's gonna, of course. I'm kidding. Obviously, he's going to hit the 3-3 again. Now, this one took me by surprise. I had initially assumed that black would respond here in order to grow this area, but it is kind of already being peeped, and there's still like little pushes here. So I can understand blocking this way instead. So, okay. Okay. Push. Bloop. Honey. You know the variation by now. You know the variation. Honey. Block. Connect. Whoops. Sorry. Black forgot to play once. There we go. Sorry. Yeah. Extend. Then yeah. Like I said, you know the variation. I obviously don't. Now, what is white going to do next? White can use this time to finally get himself a bloody corner. Instead, he reinforces himself on the outside. Cool. He's being careful. Keep in mind, he's played this guy like, this is like the 7th time playing the dude. And he's been massively murdered every single time. All right, so white reinforced stuff on the outside because he's played this guy a lot. He's been killed a lot. Black takes corner again. Now I know what you're thinking. There is absolutely no way that white's going to 3-3 it again. You'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. We blocked this way, right? Yes. Okay, good. And now here we go again. Playing the same variation that you've seen repeatedly at this point. Alright. There we go again. Black lost all 4 corners. Black did lose all 4 corners. That is just true. He thinks he could win with 40 points at the most? That's a good question. That's actually a good point. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Comey, 46. If this makes 4 points, then we're at 50. This way gives you 50 points as white. Right? Where does black have 50 points right now? Who can show me on the board where black has 50 points? These aren't points. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We can maybe get to 20. But right now, white is leading on territory. You can say a lot of things about this, but one thing you can't deny is white's leading on territory. And that's how he got to 7 down with this. This gives you a lot of points. It's why you're seeing 3-3 invasions right now in the mainstream. Because you take that corner, it's nice, delicious, solid territory. And if they can't 3-3 you back, ha 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 ha, I've solved Go again. Like, I'm all for simplifying the game, but, that's, no. Same thing. He liked the result on their side, it looks like. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. Like, this guy truly believes he has simplified the game to take the corners, live in the middle, win game, which is what a lot of players these days are doing. Splits. Same move for life. Same response. Same response. Same response. Get your extra eye out in the middle. Symmetrical go? Yeah, like how often do you see that? There's just one problem on this board. This is that moment in Hikaru no Go. You've all seen Hikaru no Go, right? Anyone who answers no is getting banned. You've all seen Hikaru no Go, right? This is that moment from the anime where they found out how to beat Toya. They found out how to beat Toya. You just play Tengen and then mirror all of his moves. And your opponent just kept following. Just kept following Toya until he killed himself. By mirroring. You love that episode? This is exactly that episode. Because as pointed out by Psycho, this group is not 100% alive yet. And neither is that one. But Black's just like, okay, man, we got it, right? We got it. All we have to do is just stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Take all the corners, live in the middle. Take all the corners, live in the middle. Take all the corners, live in the middle. I got this, I got this, I got this. And as a result, his other group is being murdered and he's not even able to respond to it. Not even wait, hold up. Respond. 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 There we go. That makes more sense. Into take. I also heard what I think might have been a host. So thank you. Let's see, what is that? Night first, 19 viewers. Thank you for the host. Much appreciated, sir. So, all right. We have white living, but something else has been attacked this entire bloody time. Goes for forcing moves. Solid clampy, clampy, clampy. Threatening murder, murder, murder. Pokey, pokey, pokey. Blocks. Goes in. Hello. Goes in for the cut. No ability to make eyes in the middle right now. Still hunting for a miracle. Still hunting for that miracle. Connection. Now, this is where we stop and figure out what's weak on this board. And right now, we're kind of being sandwiched here with these cutting points. So you can really understand that this move here is not only blocking a potential eye shape for white, it's also aiding the weak stuff over here. Cut, cut, cut. Why Hane? Who could tell me why Hane? Who could tell me why Hane? How many of you are smarty people? How many of you are smart people? Which I shouldn't say, because I literally just looked at a comment on YouTube earlier today, where apparently a comment like that was met with some person saying, all right, I guess I'll find another video that doesn't make me feel, doesn't insult me for not knowing what I'm doing. Pardon me for trying to learn. And, you know, that person can die in a fire. So I'm sorry if comments like this hurt your feelings. The Hane seems to threaten the second group while growing the bottom. Yeah, that's the problem. This group here is not 100% alive. Because this eye down in here isn't completely solidified yet. You know? So, what does that mean? Means he is going to secure that eye. Okay. Sure. But he still needs the other one. Still needs the other one. Still needs the other one. Bullet White is being denied. Horribly. Horribly denied. Risky, risky. Gotta be able to count liberties. White plays the Atari. And connects. Like a zoo. The drop down is nice. It enlarges your liberty so he can't connect under your stones. Now he's go back and capture. Getting Atari. Rip 2 stones. Now, should point out that so far, white is the only one that's taken stones off the board. So, you know, clearly he's up. He's up by 4 moves, right? Sorry. Chess joke. And just like so, it looks like he has finally gone back and lived. Which means it's that time again of kill the other group. Takes. Drops down to keep that false. And if you think you know where this game is going, you'd be right. This game is going there. Connect. Threaten to cut through. Save stone. Save stone. Connects group. And then increases liberty count. White says, I need another eye, which is correct. I think more to the point is he needs an eye. He doesn't really have one right now. He's lost them all, which is impressive. That one's not going to be an eye either, it looks like. Still hunting for them eyes. Still hunting. Still hunting for them eyes. Can he get out of here somehow? Black falls back. Can he get in? Oops, sorry, wrong one. Can he get here somehow? Nice and calm turn. Denying any connection up there, ever. Trying to get something done. Is mercilessly denied. This next move is pretty good. Because it threatens the Atari into a disconnect. So that's very, very nice. Now it looks like he's threatening to go through here or something. So black strengthens. Nice and simple. Connects. Turns, stating quite clearly, I think you're dead, sir. You're dead. Stop playing moves. Connects up. Black continues to say, you're dead, stop playing moves. White continues to play moves. Always poking out the next eye shape. Attempt to kill stone. Denied. Attempt to do something. Has stopped caring. Poke into counter poke. Connect. Into connect. Threaten to kill. And connects. Like a zoo. Still trying to kill. Black says, stop trying to kill me, I'm alive. Can we come through? No. Can I come through? No. No, you can't. Could you stop playing moves now, sir? And it is at this point where there's literally nothing left to push, nothing left to cut. White finally resigns the game. That took a while. Now, there are a few things that you should bear in mind. That's a lot of dead stuff. That is a lot of dead stuff. But he did make a couple of points here too, which is nice. You got a few more Sente moves that you can probably play. You still got the turn here. Not sure if it actually makes up enough territory, though. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely not. Yeah, I mean, he had to die. He had to die. This is a game of kill or be killed. Is essentially what we're seeing here. But the basic idea of it was pretty simple. Invade all the corners, then try to live on the sides. Unfortunately, this didn't live locally, so when he tried the same thing on the other side, literally slit him in half. Literally slit him in half. Crazy, crazy, crazy game. This is the last game of like their 7-game series for whatever reason. Whatever reason, they just played that many. Kinda nuts if you ask me. He just was like, you know what? I'll get you eventually. One of these days. One of these days.